Morning, everybody. I've sneaked into the inner sanctum of Joni Daniels' writer's office. I want to talk to you about the amazing debut novel that Joni wrote, which is my wife, Julie. The novel is called The Hub, and here it is, look. Yeah, and this is one she's signed to Adamant, to give Adamant. We was hoping to give it him at Brixton last year, but the security wouldn't hold on to it for all the duration. So we still need to get this delivered. If anybody knows where he lives, please can you give us the address? But anyway, yeah. So this novel, which was based on 99% true events, was wrote in this office. This is why I'm in here. Julie didn't know I'm doing it. I'm trying to give this some praise because it's an awesome read. It's got rave reviews. You can get it from Amazon and Waterstones alike. You type this name into Amazon, The Hub by Joni Daniels, and see the awesome. I think it's got 5-star reviews, either 4.5 stars or 5 stars. So it's awesome. As you know, nearly 5 years ago, um, this Christmas, I suffered major brain damage in the motorbike race I was in on the Mablethorpe Beach, and subsequently was in a coma. And the destination for me was that I would either die of injuries or be a total vegetable all my life. And as you can see, I'm here talking to you. I'm now partially blind, and due to this, and obviously suffer from brain damage, which has lost me some motor skills and certain things. Um, but and as you probably all know, that Julie sadly had a mental breakdown and ended up being sectioned and took into a mental institution. She was in there for 1 day less than I was in hospital. She came home 1 day before me. Um, and then sadly, several weeks later, she had another mental breakdown and went into another mental institution, which wasn't a good one. And that was a descent into the terrible place that mental institutions can be, and they shouldn't be. Obviously, you go in there because you're not very well, you're ill, and you should be looked after. But it's quite clear in Julie's case that she wasn't. And this book, it, it's based on a lady on horseback that has an accident, and then ends up going into the mental institution. So Julie combines her love of horse riding, which she was an ex-horse rider, with the Greek mythology, which she studied for a degree. One of the things she studied for a degree, combined with the knowledge of people being in a coma, i.e., me, combined with being in a mental institution. And I mean, I, with certain aids, I can read just about. It takes me a lot of time to read a few lines, but I made myself read this book, and I have to have the right light, the right instruments, and everything. And I found myself um, couldn't wait for the next good light to come through the patio window to restart in the next chapter. The book is absolutely awesome, and it's a debut novel, and she's starting writing a sequel to it as well. I think she wants to do a trilogy of this book, but she's definitely starting to write a second book as we speak. So, as I say, I've nipped in a room um, where she wrote the the premiere book. You know what I mean? And I just felt it was a good thing to come in here and to talk about it. Yeah. So I'm going to show you a little bit around this. Look, yeah, little typewriter. I bought her that. It's only a mock-up typewriter. But when I saw it, I thought, something, that'll look great in Julie's office. and Joni Writer's office. So yeah, right. I'm going to get off before I get caught. So if anybody wants to read this book, which I really recommend it to anybody that wants to read it, I say check it out on Amazon or Waterstones. It's called The Hub by Joni Daniels.